What was that? What were you singing?
It's a song about Durham.
Oh, I see. The Pink Panther, right?
There it is.
Yeah.
Yay! You win 50 points.
You were both singing it so sort of in a very subdued... It was as though you were actually the Pink Panther and you were just trying to stay low-key, but you were singing the tune as well.
Maybe the Pink Panther was inside you all along.
Yeah.
The Pink Panther inside my Peter.
Oh, God.
That was the true
No,
magic.
I don't want that.
Take off the wig. What is it? Ears. What colour are they? Pink. Why are they pink? Because you're a panther.
What?
Are Pink Panthers like an actual thing? I mean, obviously they're
No.
not. No. Okay.
I mean,
immediate, just going to shut that down.
I mean, here's news for you. Here's news that this might surprise you.
Oh my
that
God.
a panther isn't even a species of animal.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah.
What is it then?
So this is the thing. You know how like when some people report seeing like big cats in the UK, like on like Dartmoor and stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time
Classic Dartmoor.
Yeah, classic Dartmoor.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh yeah, what did you think it was? Like, oh, it was a panther. It was a black panther. It's like, well, actually, I think you'll find.
That's right.
That a panther isn't a species of cat. It's like a collective term for like lions, tigers, pumas.
Really?
It's like, yeah, I think it's. I don't know what the exact criterion is.
Tim Allen over here. Wow.
I don't know if it's like they have to be able to roar or something, because like a cheetah.
That was when the guy was like going around writing his encyclopedia. Like, right, Mr. John Wilkes Booth. I don't know why I went for the guy who killed Abraham Lincoln, but can you do a roar for me? Okay, you're classified as a panther.
Well, so this is the thing though, but a cheetah is the biggest cat that can purr.
Oh.
Or it's like the biggest cat that can't roar or something like that. And that's
I think my favourite thing about all this is the fact that you're not reading from a screen. You're just reciting this from your little brain. And it's...
Well, I have now just looked up the definition of panther.
A black panther is the melanistic colour variant of other big cat species.
Okay, so...
Black panthers in Asia and Africa are leopards.
Ooh.
And those in America are jaguars. Jaguars.
Right. So I think it's because it's so commonly used by people to describe just a black cat, like a black panther.
Yeah.
It now just means it means what people say it means, but it certainly didn't used to mean that.
So I'm sorry, I just googled it. I'm going to bring some facts to the party.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
okay.
no, sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. Ignore me. I was going to bring some facts, but I was going to bring more misinformation. Never mind. But,
Can we get a nice little petition, maybe a change.org going?
Yeah.
It's time we lobby big comic book film. It's time we lobby Marvel to rename Black Panther to melanistic African leopard.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, let's get accurate.
I agree.
Yeah.
Wakanda forever. Are you boys ready? Remember, the audio is now faded down. They can hear us. For some reason, we're talking game plan. We're huddled in a circle, metaphorically.
Right. Yeah.
Remember, there's going to be a slight delay. We've just got to commit and get through the first bit together, and nobody sort of nervously laugh.
Oh, I remember.
We'll just do it. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like the Matrix. There is no delay.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Kevin. Oh, no, we're live. Okay, we're live. Fuck. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Podiots, the official Vidiots podcast. It's a conversational podcast where we take some questions from you at home and obey the laws of the 3 Us, where everybody brings
a thing along to talk about.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it?
Oh, nearly. Then Michael said extra words.
Sorry, it's
I
like.
committed this time.
Have you ever done? Oh wow, she's saying I lack commitment, Peter. Fuck you. Wow.
Yeah.
Peter,
do.
top marks.
Yeah.
Michael, see me after.
Oh. Have I talked about the time I was told to stay behind after class for farting?
No, but I don't think you needed to.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it
probably
now.
could have guessed that.
Yeah, I think it was in RE. The teacher was Mr. Waff. That is no joke.
Mr. Whiff.
Mr.
No.
Yeah.
Waff. That sounds like another slur.
Yeah. Oh God.
Waff. You waff.
God.
Oh, it does actually, God. And yeah, I farted and disrupted the class for 5 minutes, and I had to explain myself afterwards to him.
Does he not know how it works?
Considering, his name, Waff, you think he would be an expert in the matter.
How do you spell waff?
Waft.
W-A-U-G-H.
Oh, wow. That's a fancy one. That's an English one. Waff.
Yeah, he was a reverend as well, actually, so he's Reverend Waff.
Reverend Waff.
Actually, Reverend Ian Waff, Reverend I Waff. So, yeah.
Oh, no.
There's layers upon layers.
Jesus.
Dear.
I'm Ben.
I'm Michael.
And I'm Peter.
There we go.
Thank you for coming back and joining us here on the Pretend Radio.
Wow.
Where we all gather around once a fortnight to talk silly things. The last couple of episodes have been best of episodes, and I really want to thank Michael. Do you have his name? I know I put you on the spot.
Yeah.
You massively put him on the spot.
Yeah,
there.
I have.
God.
It's just because I realised I wanted to thank him, and I was like, oh, shit.
And the person
haven't done any
we
preparation.
have to thank has the name of...
And it's a great name.
It's
it's
Reverend
so good.
I Waff. Thank you.
Can I get a drum roll, please? It is Tom Gallen.
Tom
Gallon,
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
as in
for
the
the
unit
wonderful
of
best
volume.
bits.
Yeah, like a 10-gallon hat, but a Tom Gallen hat.
Tom Gallen hat.
There you go.
Very nice. Where he produced a gallon of laughs.
He
A
did.
gallon. Yeah, anyway. Thank you very much for those. We hope you enjoyed the best of episodes. We're now back. We're doing regular episodes as you're used to them. Before we get started, boys and girls at home, if you want to get some delicious Podiots merch and support us directly, you can go to store.yogscast.com.
Here you can.
And we would like to thank Blue Yeti. Blue Yeti, the provider of great microphones. If Michael and I sound extra good, it's because we're using a Blue Yeti.
Oh
and if
my
Peter
God.
doesn't, it's because he's not.
I'm using a blue waffle, which is not as good.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sounds all muffled and horrible.
Yeah, it's a bit,
Is it,
bit
hang
muffy.
on, wasn't your RE teacher in? Was that Blue Waffle? Was
Reverend
that him?
I Waffle.
Yeah. Reverend B Waffle.
Yeah.
I'm quite scared now because people are going to Google his name and probably find information about him and fucking email him, aren't they?
That's a rookie error. See, I told an anecdote on a list video recently, and I name dropped one of my former classmates, but I changed his last name.
Oh. See, but I can't change the name. To change the name changes the story.
It does.
That's true.
Reverend B Wafton.
But saying that he was...
It's done now. It's done now. He might be dead.
Yeah.
He was old.
It's too late. He might be.
Yeah.
Ben,
he might have
you
farted for the
neglected-
first time and just lost, like, what was that? And he just died.
He just had a fart attack. And
Nice. Now this
that was
is a
it.
fart attack.
Ben, you neglected to mention something very important when you plugged the merch, which is that people can get a very generous discount by using the code Vidiots at checkout.
Isn't
That's
that easy to
crazy.
remember? It's literally our name.
Yeah, and that's on everything in store as well.
So if you
But
fancy
just buy
anything,
ours.
yeah, just buy ours.
10% off, is it?
Yeah, it's a lovely
I think.
10% off. So if you were thinking of buying, I don't know, a shirt with Duncan's face on it, use that money to buy one of our shirts instead.
Yeah. Or if you do buy a Duncan shirt, we'll still get a bit of money, I think. by
Actually, yeah.
because
Yeah,
you
if you use our code, yeah, exactly.
But buy one of our shirts. Thank you.
Yes, please do buy one of our shirts.
But we also have
Michael?
an extra fun sponsor.
Yeah, go on.
Our realm of sponsors grows to Elgato. Those people who make all the really nice streaming equipment.
They do.
They've only gone and bloody sent me a stream deck, which is nice.
Whoa.
Whoa.
No need to swear about it, Michael. Jesus.
Jesus.
Flipping.
Streaming deck. Yeah, it's genuinely, these are one of the most invaluable little bits of kit you can have when you're streaming.
They're great.
Oh, it's just,
Otherwise, you've got to press buttons with a mouse like a loser.
it's
Yeah.
a fucking caveman. God. Yeah, this gives you all the options on one nice, handy little buttony display. It's like those little things DJs have, a launch pad where they just press things and sounds happen.
Yeah.
It's like that,
Is it,
but
I think it's
fancier.
called an iPod.
Oh my God! Wow. Boy,
Michael's question boy.
yeah,
this week.
I'm question boy this week for the first time. It's weird. I don't know what my cue is or what to do, so I'm just.
Do you want me to just at various points, or Peter and I at various points, just to say Michael, and then that'll be your cue to
Yeah.
just come straight in with a question?
Does
Yeah,
that
that'd
mean
be
we're not allowed
lovely,
to say the
actually.
word Michael at any point for the rest of the podcast because he'll just start asking questions mid-anecdote?
Michael.
Oh, God,
Michael. It just keeps cutting him off.
Help, please. Well, I've got the mother of all questions here for the first one.
Oof.
Okay.
Out of you... Oh, sorry, I should say the name first. God, you can tell I don't usually do this. This is
Amateur.
from Stuart Smith at I am Stuart Smith. That's a very good handle, actually. Succinct.
Yeah, it's good.
Out of you three, whose parents would win in a fight?
Well,
no.
we've not met each other's parents. Ben's met mine.
Yeah. Well, you're both quite close to my parents. Like, they're back in the north now, so you could go knock on them if you want.
Yeah.
Well,
knock
that's
them
true,
out.
actually. Well, yeah, it's not a fight between us and your parents, though. It's a fight. I mean,
It's Parent
depends.
Royale.
If Peter and I united, Parent Royale fortnight coming soon. If Peter and I allied, we could get our parents up here to take your parents by surprise, and take them out.
But then your parents will have to finish each other off.
It's true. When we're in the north as well, so Peter's got home field advantage.
That's true. That's very true. But, I mean, we're in the true north up here, and Michael's parents will have even more of an advantage. I mean, there's the north and there's the north, This is like, this is
I
Castle
sure
Black.
do, Peter.
My parents are from Winterfell, but we're up at Castle Black right now. That's
Okay.
Wow.
Nice, sick reference.
Which
Yeah.
one is the Starbucks cup in it?
oh god, yeah.
Oh, no, that's it. No, you were doing Skyrim. I was thinking fucking Game of
no,
Thrones.
that was
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, there we go. Good. I wasn't
That's a
totally off
minor
base
spoiler for a non-story thing, which is that someone left a Starbucks cup on the table in the celebration post-battle in episode 4
Yeah.
or 3.
Remember Seth?
And it wasn't like an Easter egg or something. Like HBO have said, oh yeah, I don't know how that happened. We're
Whoops.
really sorry. There's just a
God.
Starbucks cup in the in BBC Merlin, which we talked about a couple of podcasts ago. There's a load of cans
It
of
always
beer.
comes back to Merlin.
It does. There's a load of cans of beer on like some barbarian's dining table as well. So
But,
it's not the first
Peter-
time it's happened. Yes.
Getting back to the coffee cup, who's inside it? Oh, it's a little tiny Peter Austin.
Oh,
Is it?
Surprise, you go for a drink, stabbed right in the throat. Tiny Peter Austin, miniature assassin, ready to go.
God, maybe I'll be on the Iron Throne at the end.
Maybe.
Imagine.
Well, you could... I mean, don't fall down the cracks, because then you'll be in the Iron Throne.
No, I could do with
That's
just
not-
a single dagger to sit on rather than an entire
Yes.
chair made of swords.
you'd need like a little,
Yeah, maybe a throwing star.
Yeah.
hemorrhoid pillow on the chair just to make it so you could sit in it better.
That's it, exactly.
He'd never get on one of those, Michael. It's too big.
You get a little. Actually, you probably use like a mini donut from Tesco. There you go.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, little mini donuts.
So I guess to answer the question of whose parents would win in a fight, is it just ranked by northernness?
Yeah, I think
Are we just going with
Michael's.
that?
I'm
Currently,
saying Michael's.
yeah.
They've got a
Due to
dog as well.
location.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's pretty fierce.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. Michael's parents.
Oh, well, there we go. The Johnsons, we're gonna get you.
Yeah. Who's got a thing?
I've got a thing.
I've got a thing. Michael's got a thing.
Yeah, we've all got
I'm hoping
things.
we all have a thing. Otherwise, what are we doing here?
Oh, well, you show me your thing, I'll show you mine.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Michael.
hi. Do you want me to go? Would you want?
Michael.
Hi. Okay. Well,
Michael.
the way I planned this was there's a question that would lead into my thing, so I'm just
Oh well,
gonna
by
read
all
that.
means.
I'm
Do
just gonna
question 2.
Oh, here we go. You ready?
yeah.
Michael.
Sam Almond. That's a name, not just me saying things. Sam
Oh,
Almond.
you're just as bad as Peter is. Just ripping the piss out of people for existing.
That is a bad name, though. Like,
Just because his
Fucking hell.
surname is a type of nut.
Wait, how does that happen?
Nut.
Because, like, we've got like Smith is like people who made things.
Yeah.
But where does almond come from? Like, did they have an almond empire?
It's from Old English. It was when what's his first name? Sam.
Sam, yes.
Sam's parental line stretching way back. They used to only work on Mondays, and so they were called All Mondays, and that sort of just abbreviated in time to
the Almonds.
Almonds. The
Yeah.
Almonds.
I'm now googling the meaning and the family history of the surname Almond.
Well, there
Oh,
we go.
great.
Well, actually, his
wait.
Twitter handle is almond the 8th.
Oh my god, you're not going to believe this.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you would think it was something to do with the nut, but I'm not sure it is.
Right.
The origins of the name almond are with the Anglo-Saxon tribes of Britain. The name is derived from the old Anglo-Saxon tribes of Britain. The name is derived from the Old English personal name Ethelmund. The name is composed of two elements: Ethel, meaning noble, and Mund, which means protection. So therefore, Sam Noble Protection. That's a much better surname than Sam Nut.
Yeah.
Or
In
Sam,
fact, if it's Sam Noble Protection, it sounds like a guy called Sam Noble who has a van and installs security cameras.
Yeah, that's right.
Per Sam, all he wanted to do was ask a question, and we spent the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, what's going on?
Anyway, Sam Almond asks, we've had cereal and animals, but what's the big tournament/fight of 2019?
Oh my goodness.
Have we done crisps?
Baby.
Oh, did you just slap down a...
Yeah.
Was that paper I heard slapping down?
This is the book I've had since the Ogscast, and I got this on the first day of the Ogscast, as we all did, and only, 4 pages of it are written on.
Yeah, I think
I have the door code on one.
Yeah, I think I wrote on like 2 pages of mine the whole time we were there.
So I've got animal fight, cereal fight, I've got a third undisclosed fight, and on the 4th page I've got some Sonic fan art of him kissing a woman from Sonic 06.
Oh yeah, it was good.
it's
That it was good art.
But today's fight, ladies and gentlemen, ding ding ding, it is British supermarkets.
Oh my god!
Here we go. Here we fucking go. Boys, yes.
Right.
Are there even enough for a tournament?
Well,
Summerfield.
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 Oh, I'm sorry, Ben, but Summerfield didn't make it to the shortlist. And
Okay, HBO, I got a new fucking show for you.
Didn't even qualify.
Get rid of the houses in Game of Thrones. It's all about people loyal to supermarkets.
happy shoppers.
Tesco marching in with their stripy blue and white uniform. There's the orange heads from Sainsbury. Asda have got the backing of Walmart, so they're just rolling up in tanks.
Nice. God. So usually I have 16 things to make up a fight or tournament.
Yeah.
But today I've halved that to 8. Just to A, make things quicker, and B, I struggle to think of more than the ones I've got.
Right.
I do want, first of all, sadly, Aldi and Lidl do not make it into this list because A, I don't really know the difference between them, and B, Brexit's going to be happening soon, so they'll probably be irrelevant.
Yeah, they're also not British supermarket. I mean, they're in Britain, but they're...
Oh, I guess actually.
Are they sort of disqualified on those grounds? I don't know.
Yeah, let's go with that. That's number C in the reasons for disqualification.
Number C.
Number C. Everyone's
Number
favorite.
C. Letter 3.
Okay. Are you? We're going to make this a group effort as well. I want to get involved in this because I'm curious to know.
Please do.
So our first battle is between Iceland and Asda. Now, Asda, I'm not a fan of, but Iceland, I'm really not a fan of.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not a fan of Asda, and I don't know why. I don't know why this is the case because they offer some good services. I mean, that cake machine got us through 3 birthdays.
Oh, true, actually. God, yeah.
And those pizzas are pretty good, but for some reason I've got a bit of a problem with Asda.
I think for me,
it's because it's the misery supermarket.
It really is. It's cheap. I mean, I shopped at Asda for nearly a year when I lived in my first flat in Bristol. It was a fucking godsend.
Yeah.
It's just like the fresh fruit and vegetable section is quite small and it's quite sad actually.
Yeah,
Whereas
I don't think it's the fresh fruit and vegetable. I think it's just the fruit and vegetable section.
Yeah, it's just quite a dim, horrible, sad place, really. Like most supermarkets are well lit, it's bright, you can look around. But Asda, I don't know, they put the money elsewhere.
They put the money into the UV light in the toilets so that people can't shoot up.
Oh my, yeah, that's genuinely a thing.
Just try and fucking stop me.
Yeah, I'll find that Vin. I
want to see it.
Just put it straight into my eyeball.
Yeah. Is that a thing in all Asdas? Is that just Bristol?
It's probably just that one. Well, not just that one, but that one in particular, I think, because it is just surrounded by junkies.
So even though we've just ripped into Asda for a good while there, Iceland, I don't know, I feel wrong making that win against the two.
I think I'd still rather go for Asda because Iceland is Karaoke, right? And,
yeah.
I can't say I've ever really shopped at Iceland, but you know, all the mums are there, and it sort of seems to be quite a gender biased place. Like I feel like it's anti-dad.
Yeah, remember when we did that Cocoa Pop story?
Chased out. Yeah,
exactly.
They're on a mission against dads. Whereas if you go to Asda, as we all know, you've got the cake machine, you've got the pizza counter, which is way better than it has any right to be.
Theoretically possible.
It's also, they play Dancing in the Moonlight for some reason over the speakers.
On loop.
And I walked down the aisle and like I heard the aisle. I was getting married at Asda, and I heard at least 5 or 6 different people humming along to Dancing in the Moonlight as I was doing my shopping. And it's like, this is nice. Like, this is some weird... It's like the rise of brands on social media being like, hey, yeet yourself into a self-help program, my dudes. Mental health is important. Also, buy some coffee from us, please. It's kind of like that, where it's like, come in for the music and the ambience, but also buy
for the
maybe a rug.
There we go.
On the other hand, Iceland is famous for its mini everything.
It
mini
is
burgers.
Like, my grandma used to be a staunch Iceland shopper.
Mini hot dogs.
Silly fish.
Mini quiche, and for a guy of my stature, that's perfect. They're not mini; they're just ordinary sized. So I think I might have to defend Iceland on this one. I'm aware that it might not win, but I just want it out there that I voted Iceland.
Iceland does have some good vegetarian vegan options, but I'm sorry, but Asda does pinch it for me.
That's fine.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. It's Asda for me. I find, obviously, the mini stuff that Iceland does great, but other supermarkets are catching up now, and they have so much more to offer. And also, as a man, I feel safe in Asda.
Except in the toilets.
Because the mums chase you out.
Yeah.
They go in, no, that's why mums go to Iceland, not boys. Get out.
Go eat a Yorkie, you bastard.
Go eat a Yorkie and McCoy's, you fucking shit.
Ridged for his pleasure, McCoy's.
Oh my God. What's next, Mikey?
Well, next up, okay, let me just make a note of what I'm doing, Asda. Okay,
please,
next up,
nobody insert a McCoy's into themselves for their pleasure.
Please, no.
Depends on the flavour, I suppose.
No, but I mean, that's worse. They're so
you don't
heavily
want salt
flavoured.
vinegar in there.
If you're going to insert a crisp inside you, at least just put like a plain
salt and
one.
shake. No, salt and shake. Salt and shake.
Yeah, salt and shake before it's been salted. But you don't want to put like a barbecue beef crisp inside you.
I think.
But what about a what's it though? I think that would be okay.
It would just kind of deteriorate with the moisture.
It would just be dust.
But that's fine then, because no harm, no foul. If you're going to put a crisp in you, like bum wise, then maybe what's it is the one.
Yeah, probably.
Put it up, you what's it? Right. Well, good. That went
extra
on
cheesy.
Far longer than it needed to. Jesus Christ.
A lot of passion, a lot of passionate thoughts about Asda.
Next up is Co-op versus Sainsbury's.
Co-op.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
I've never seen a big co-op. I have to believe in my heart of hearts that they're out there somewhere.
Yeah, there's at least
like a little woodland fairy that we'll never see, but we can just imagine. Co-op is always the most convenient thing to see. Always.
But it's so expensive.
Not always.
Oh, I feel like in my experience, Co-op is like very much the shop I go to when I have to, not when I want to.
Yeah,
Sainsbury's is fine. It's just another supermarket, though. I can't say there's anything particularly distinguishing about Sainsbury's, whereas Co-op is like, it's always there. It's ready for you.
Wow. No, right. The Co-op round the corner from yours, Ben, was not only was it expensive, but it was also just shit stuff, I thought. It was like, it was good enough when you were really hungry and you were like, fucking hell, I'll eat anything.
Was it when we were doing the art video, we bought like some bread from there and we had to manually shave off the seeds from it to stop them from going everywhere?
Did we get it from Co-op?
Yeah, we definitely. I feel like
fresh bread at the Co-op. Maybe they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. That Co-op saw me through a lot of stuff. It was helpful.
It did, but equally, Sainsbury's has seen me through years and years of university.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so brand loyalty.
Yeah, brand loyalty. That is that.
So
definitely.
You would fight and die in the Game of Thrones. You'd fight and die for Sainsbury's.
In my orange armour, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, Sains would bury all of its opponents.
We studied Sainsbury's in history.
Oh my God.
Because it's an industrial revolution.
Please don't make me learn about Sainsbury's, Peter.
It's an industrial revolution era thing. It goes way back. John Sainsbury.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know there's a J in there.
And they had like ducks hanging up outside and stuff, It was like a really old corner shop with just meat hanging and stuff. So it's an old one. It's a long-standing one, and I think it should get points for that alone. I think it was the first supermarket.
Peter, you were there at the opening. We all know it.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I defend it.
I want to throw in a little curveball as well, actually. Co-op are the people who can pick up your dead body when you die.
What is that? What,
Yeah.
they can't. They don't know what they are.
Fingering all the pies.
They're a supermarket, a bank, and a funeral parlour. Like what? Just make your mind up.
We'll feed you, we'll fund you, we'll kill you. The co-op. That's what their slogan is.
Yeah.
God, it's the three certainties in life: money, death, and expensive sandwiches.
Yeah.
God.
A very poor selection of frozen pizzas for £5.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Sainsbury's.
I'm conflicted.
Oh, come on, Mikey. You know that co-op shit. Just to...
Wow, like the devil on my shoulder. Come on, Mikey, you know.
Michael, you're your own man. Do what you will.
Okay, fuck it. I'm going Sainsbury's. Is that a resounding victory for Sainsbury's?
That's 2-1.
I mean, it's 2-1.
Okay, well, there we go. Wait, there we go. Yeah, that's right. Brilliant. Okay, we move on next to the fancy side of shopping. Waitrose or M&S?
Oh, God.
Okay. I have very limited experience in Waitrose and M&S, as you might expect.
Yeah, me too.
Waitrose is a grandparent shop.
It is,
And I
yes.
feel like M&S is also a grandparent shop. But I have popped into... I used to work in an M&S. That's actually a very good point. I did work in an M&S.
You have very little
wow.
experience with M&S.
At the, well, as in like
Yeah.
a regular shopper there, but like I worked there at the service station, and it was it's too expensive. I used to rip into Percy Pigs and like write them off as wastage, and every time I'd go sort of back, behind the counter, I'd eat them, like a lot of them. Easter eggs, I'd punch them, and then I'd eat them as well.
I mean, that says it all. I mean, I think M&S should go down because the staff do shit like that.
Yeah, what the fuck, Ben?
It's disgusting. I once was overcome with nausea, and I had to say to a customer, "I'm really sorry," and then I disappeared for 15 minutes.
You were overcome with nausea because you've been eating all these Percy Pigs?
No. I think I was faced with sort of the existential horror of being stuck at Sainsbury's. Not Sainsbury's. I hate Sainsbury's. No, I don't hate Sainsbury's.
Just the regret of
existential
killing all
horror
those
of
pigs.
being stuck at M&S.
Wait, what? Sorry, what
24.
was the point of that anecdote? So what do you mean? I was once overcome with nausea and had to disappear for 15 minutes. That's just once I went to work and I didn't feel well. What's that got to do with M&S?
Because you were talking about the poor quality of the employees.
Well, I think that's no, but I'm saying I think it's justified. I think if you don't feel well, I think you're well within your rights to nip off to the toilet for 15 minutes. Is my point.
She was still there when I came back.
Oh God! Oh, you mean you
she
didn't tell her you
waited.
didn't feel well? Did you just say?
No, I just said excuse me, and then
Oh, I see. Oh, now I understand.
left for a quarter of an hour.
Oh my God!
She waited.
This poor woman is like about to go pick up a grandkid from school, and she was like in a rush, and you've left her with her waiting, unable to leave.
I'll just be a minute.
I don't have experience with Waitrose, but M&S, I will tell you, the people who shop in there are more often than not some of the most entitled people I have ever met. Someone at a service station once asked me to carry their shopping to their car.
Wow.
Wow.
And I was like, no. What are you talking
I'm not
about?
paid enough
Some
for that.
posh old lady. Like, no, what? No. Do you know what this is?
It's a service station.
Do you
This
know
would
where
not be
you
a
are?
normal one. Jesus.
What I can say about Waitrose is that occasionally, a couple of years, when me and Amy, just before we left Newcastle to go down to Bristol, we would go to the supermarket and do all of our shop, and then 2 doors down there was also a Waitrose, and we would nip in and just buy a gingerbread biscuit each, and they were really good biscuits. So you it's too expensive to do your full shop there, but
you get your
definitely
treats.
they do some
High quality
some good
stuff.
treats if you want to splash out. So
Yeah.
I'm all for Waitrose in this case.
Oh,
I
see.
think I'll go Waitrose too. M&S do clothes, but yeah, Waitrose.
Yeah, but I'm not dad enough to wear M&S jumpers yet. That comes later
yeah.
in life.
They
I think
do
I
clothes.
I can lend you some if you want.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to go M&S because I don't know. It is very old people-y. It's very posh, but
They
do
do
a
good
very
adverts.
Yeah, exactly. They're very sexy adverts and
Yeah,
a class beer selection. So I'm going to go M&S. I'm going to stick up for it. But
it's up to you, Ben.
I've said Waitrose.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Waitrose.
yeah,
Okay.
we're going Waitrose. There we go. Sorry, M&S. Okay, the last of the 8. Morrison's versus Tesco.
Ooh. I mean, I like Morrison's because it's northern.
Yeah, it's in our blood.
Yeah,
But see, Morrison's was my shop for
yeah.
basically my entire life before I moved out of my parents' house. That was the nearby shop. So
Yeah,
it's
me
always
too.
got a near and dear place in my heart. But Tesco, it does truly have everything. It's a wonderland. It's cheap. It's nice.
Very cheap.
I grew up in Tesco Town.
Oh.
It was actually referred to by that name, Tesco Town. We had 5 or 6 Tescos,
Right.
Wow.
of varying sizes, and no other supermarkets until about 7-8 years ago, when they
Wow.
built a massive Sainsbury's, and maybe like a Co-op in there as well. Love a Co-op, Peter.
I know, yeah. Rip.
So I've always had Tesco in my life, and I never had a Morrison's. There was a
Yeah.
Morrison's in the town I went to secondary school in,
Yeah.
and I did like that Morrison's because I like how they lay it out where it's like a fake market.
Market.
Almost,
Yeah,
with
it's
the
good,
fish
isn't
and the
it?
bakery, and their sausage rolls are really good.
The donuts were fucking stellar. Those jam
Were they?
donuts.
I never- Man, my grandma calls Tesco Saint Tesco, and always has, just because it's sort of like a sarcastic pet name for it, just because it always saves the day because it has everything.
Oh.
I can get behind Tesco. I mean, Morrison's was my shop, but like when I was at my parents' place. But Tesco is fine and good. So yeah.
Yeah, I think me and Peter are in the same boat here. I'm sorry, Morrison's, but I have to turn my back on you. I've moved away from the north. I'm sorry.
Oh,
It's Tesco time.
So is everyone agreeing Tesco there?
yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah, the big dog, the biggest dog in this fight.
So those are
Wow.
all our justifications. Now we should rapid fire through to the semis.
Yeah.
Okay. Asda versus Sainsbury's.
I think Sainsbury's.
Yeah, that was a nice gut reaction there. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's obvious. Yeah, Asda, get out. Sorry, it's a surprise you even made it this far.
See you later.
You were lucky to be up against Iceland.
You gotta buy in that.
Yeah. Waitrose versus Tesco. That's got to be Tesco.
Tesco, yeah.
Like Waitrose is really nice, but it's not as functional. You want something you can go to every day. Like
Yeah.
do your big shop. You can't do a big shop at Waitrose. You'd be bankrupt.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, here it is, the finale. This is going to be a tough one. Sainsbury's versus Tesco.
I do like my Sainsbury's.
It
really
feels
do.
a bit fancier. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it does. Without being too much more expensive, I find.
Yeah, but again, I'm not near a Sainsbury's right now. I mean, I've got little Sainsbury's, but my big shop is always a Tesco. And
What? Oh, do you know what? I was going to say, to help us decide, what are their slogans? So Tesco is every little helps, isn't it?
every little
Every
helps.
little
Every little
helps.
Yeah.
And Sainsbury's is...
It turns out it's live well for less.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's live well for less.
That is a really bad slogan. I don't know.
I like the Tesco ones. I like
Yeah.
the Tesco adverts. I like Tesco.
Yeah, I'm okay to let Tesco win.
There we go. Tesco,
grand
congratulations. You'll get
Tesco's the
your
champ.
trophy in the post in a couple of weeks. Thank you for taking part in the tournament.
So second place is
amazing.
Sainsbury's, and should we do playoffs for the third place?
Actually, should we do who's the worst?
Iceland.
Wow, there we go. I don't know, Asda. I'm gonna say Asda's the worst in my opinion.
I should say Asda because I voted for Iceland over Asda. Actually,
But
so,
well,
yeah.
you both instinctually went Iceland as the worst, so I'm gonna go
It
with that.
smells weird
It's just,
in Iceland.
it's just a big freezer.
Yeah.
It's just a giant. It's a mockery of a supermarket. It's an ice cream truck with no wheels.
Yeah.
I think I went to an Iceland when I was back home in Newcastle a few months ago, and they had the biggest block of cheese I've ever seen. It was quite impressive.
Was it frozen?
How long has it been?
It's from the first ever dairy cow introduced to England. So some real well-aged cheese.
Is that not just the cheese that all other cheese comes from?
Yeah.
They just come
Yeah, it's
and
the
chip
mother
bits
cheese.
off.
It's like cells. It just divides and makes more
It
cheese.
reproduces it on its own.
Was it mitosis or something?
Mitosis.
Mitosis.
Well, there we go. Thank you, boys, for playing a fighting tournament with me.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing that to us. We've been talking about that for about 15, 20 minutes
Jesus,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it'd be quite contentious, but that was very much a panic thing because I didn't have anything to talk about. So
That's
fuck
okay.
it.
That's okay.
Sorry to the Americans who have no idea what the hell we've just been talking
Yeah.
about for 20 minutes.
Oh, they'll be all right.
Asda's like Walmart. There we go.
Yeah.
Asda is
true.
Walmart.
Yeah, actually,
Its
yeah.
own
Part of the Walmart family.
Michael.
Michael.
We've got Johnny Blunt here at Sailor Boy.
Sick.
Fantastic.
Oh god, it's more deciding favourites. What is the best biscuit, sweet or savoury?
Michael has brought 24 biscuits along.
They're here in front of me.
How
I'm
about
going
we
to try
just say
each one.
what our favourite biscuits are?
There's too many to name. I'm a biscuit kind of boy.
Oh, he's a bicky boy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say Oreo.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a solid biscuit. It's vegan, which is nice for me, and it's just really reliable. You can get it in
Different flavours?
Oh yeah, there's really nice like white bourbons, not bourbons, brownies that are kind of like custard creams.
Yeah, I really like the white ones, but I didn't know they were vegan. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, they're really good. So it's like
That's a revelation when they were introduced to the UK, wasn't it?
holy shit.
Oh,
a few years
I might have to get some more of those now.
You can
It took fucking ages, America. Hurry it up.
You can get double stuff. You can get like chocolate covered ones. There's just every variety exists.
Mint flavoured ones?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do like the white chocolate covered ones.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go Oreo. Just standard Oreo, but there is the extended Oreo cinematic universe to consider.
Ben, do you have a favourite bisque?
I've sort of got a three-way tie of three that I really like. In fact, wild card 4. I like Jaffa cakes. I like the...
Don't say
I
malted milks.
No,
Oh,
that's
fuck
only
off.
with cheese.
Yeah, with cheese. I know.
I like the chocolate digestives with caramel on underneath.
Oh,
the
they are
chocolate
so
bit.
good,
That's a
yes.
good one. That's a special one, but you can't have many of those because then you feel sick. And also, I like the... oh God, I think I might say Oreos as well. Oreos are great.
Yeah.
In terms of savoury, a Ritz cracker.
Oh, put it on the Ritz.
I like Ritz crackers.
Oh.
You're not partial to a tuck.
Tucks are great. We had our fair share of tucks last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah. I think we'll
Sent
tuck it
us
out.
tucks.
Yeah.
Nice. Peeps.
I love... You only get so many... You get fewer for your money because they're very premium, I think. But I love a Fox's Crunch Cream.
Oh,
That is a premium one.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
sort of
Supreme
golden
cream.
biscuity discs.
Biscuits. Do you remember
yeah.
the biscuits
The weird
advert?
panda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fox's biscuits.
But I'm also very partial to a custard cream. Not had Jammy Dodgers in ages, and I've been thinking about them a lot
Oh,
recently.
fucking love Jammy Dodgers. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should go to Sainsbury's and get one.
Bam.
Yeah.
Live
I might
well
do.
for
Next
less.
time I do a shop, I think I might treat myself to some Jammy D's.
Oh.
Yeah. But I also like a ginger nut as well.
Oh yeah, good solid reliable biscuit. Not too
Yeah,
offensive.
those
Just there.
I like to dunk them as well. You can dunk them in your tea. I'm only a recent dunker.
Are you?
Yeah. I only started dunking a couple of years ago.
I'm not one for dunking.
Oh,
I don't drink hot drinks though, so that might be why.
Well, there you go.
just dunk an Oreo in your cold glass of water.
You can have
Oh,
it
milk
have
actually.
in
Oreo
milk.
and milk.
Yeah, there you go.
Very good.
Milk
Oh,
goes
there you
well
go.
with all sweet things, I think. Anyway, yeah.
That's enough decisions for one day. Thank you, everybody. We've got to the bottom
done
of
it.
all of our favourites.
Michael.
My thing, while we're on favourites, it's kind of favourites related. So maybe I should do my thing.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Nice.
At time of recording, the people of Britain are celebrating the gift of new life. There has been another royal baby born.
Oh no.
Yeah. We all did it together.
We all chipped in, and happy birthday to the unnamed child of Prince Harry and Meghan.
Yes.
Us all chipping in makes it sound like there was a big boo cake.
Oh
it was
God,
a
it does,
massive
doesn't
boo
it?
cake.
Yeah.
It's the biggest boo cake.
A
Was
big
Mr. B.
royal
Waffle
cake
there?
of books.
Reverend Waffle there too.
Oh, he's always there at the royal boo cakes.
Yeah. But what I wanted to know, because I've seen now in the news that obviously the bookies are putting loads of odds on names and stuff. In fact, while you give me your answer, I will Google what the favourites are. But I want to know what you would call your child, not the child. It doesn't have to be some royal, George the 12th. It
Yeah.
just if and when you guys have children, do you have names that you would like to call a boy or a girl?
Batman.
Batman.
For both.
Batman.
Right. I don't know if you'd get away with that. I think that wouldn't be allowed by the British legal system.
Well, you have Batman
How about-
for a boy and Woman for a girl.
Yeah.
There we go.
How about that?
Yeah, they're fine.
That's what a Geordie says when he goes into a cave at night. Batman.
Very good.
It's great, Michael. It's really nice.
That's really good.
I really worked hard on that one. Thank
You
you.
can,
that one.
you
Well
can put
done.
on your Christmas party hat now that you got out of your
Oh, thank you. I feel like I'd go for how pets with human names is pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, therefore, a human with a pet name would be pretty funny.
Really
So-
funny.
Yeah. So
Unless you're the baby.
Let's go Tiddles.
Tiddles.
Tiddles Johnson.
Oh my god, these names are bizarre.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, only a couple of them are. So there's some very royal names in there. There's number 2 most favourite is James. That's 5-1.
Wow.
Okay.
There's Arthur, 6-1.
Good
Albert
British
is
name.
8-1.
Yep.
Philip 10-1. But there's some really strange ones in here as well. Number 1, the odds are 4-1, is Spencer.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have laughed. I don't know why I laughed at that.
Then they'll have another one called Mark, and then there you go, Mark and Spencer.
No, there they are, Marks and Spencer.
Oh my god, yeah, that would be great. Number 7, which at 12-1 odds, is Theodore, Teddy.
That's Ted. I mean, that's
Ted.
fine.
Teddy Windsor, yeah.
At 16-1, the 9th most popular name is Oliver, which is not a royal name really,
No.
but that's fine.
Ollie.
And at number 10, the 10th most likely here, according to the telegraph.co.uk, at odds of 20-1, Grey.
What? Is it
That sounds like a fantastic name.
like an alien?
Prince Grey.
What? Ooh.
Sounds like a Game of Thrones character.
Yeah, 50 Shades of. No, it's
Really
That's a-
weird. I wonder what the reasoning is for that. I'm sure these will all have been worked out. Because apparently there's some name that before we knew what sex the baby was, there was like a girl's name that was a favourite that one of the boys would have been called. What was it going to be? Allegra,
Allegra.
apparently.
What?
Jesus.
Okay,
Oh,
but yeah,
these
Diana
royals.
was gonna, if she'd had a girl, would have called her daughter Allegra, and so
Wow.
that was up there.
Oh, wow. Well, there we go.
But it's a
Well,
boy, so there's not going to be a Princess Allegra.
None of that
for now.
nonsense in here.
No.
So Michael would go for Tiddles.
Yeah.
Tiddles.
Tiddles Johnson.
Yeah.
And I would go for Batman Potter.
Okay.
That's
Well,
good.
that's very good.
I'm fine with
I
that.
think so.
Well, I'm pleased.
Yeah.
Maybe we should all
Are you
choose a
sure?
name from this top 10 list and see who wins.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh God.
For the
Are we going to remember? Are we really going to remember?
well, we can
Well,
listen back to the recording.
My favourite's Grey. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ben.
Spencer.
Yeah,
Ooh.
you mean the one that's odds 4-1? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was it? I didn't know what the odds
All
were.
right. Yeah. No, that's the number one. Spencer is the most likely,
Really?
apparently, which is
Oh.
bizarre.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say
I'll go
Arthur
for Spencer.
because it would be cool to have. I know he's like about 5th in line to the throne, but the chance of having a King Arthur for real would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It's worth it just for that.
He always brings it back to Merlin, doesn't he? Every time.
Always
Yeah.
bring back Merlin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Prince Tiddles, though. One day.
Yeah.
You'll see. You'll see.
King Batman. I don't know.
Oh,
Sounds- Or
fantastic.
Queen Batman.
Yeah.
Whoa. Anything can happen.
Have some of that.
Or Michael's choice of Queen Woman. That could have been
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Woman.
man.
Gee, whoa.
Whoa, crikey.
Oh well, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael.
Michael.
This is from Zach Delanzo, at Zach Delanzo on Twitter. You're
Oh,
drunk.
well done.
You find yourself in a karaoke bar.
Michael.
What's your song?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go S Club, Reach for the Stars. Fucking
Okay.
anthem.
Well, mine, as proven on the Yogscast Jingle Jam last
yeah.
December, is "Be Prepared" from The Lion King.
What a beautiful rendition it was.
It was with Paul. Paul Choi
Oh.
was my hyena.
Hyena.
Yeah, that was good. It was a good little sesh.
Yeah. God, you've got a hell of a set of pipes on you, Peter.
Thanks.
I was too nervous to. I was. Wow. All right. Jesus. I was too nervous to get up and sing.
That sounded like two strangers talking for the first time. Like you were trapped in a fucking lift together and you did not know what to say to each other.
That's what it
Both
felt
of
like.
you. The statement and the reaction, that was the most awkward thing I've ever heard. You guys worked together for a year.
Did we?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Who's this
God.
guy? I've just been politely talking to this guy. Who is this?
This is
Yeah,
Michael
sorry, I just
Johnson.
thought
You may have met his daughter Tiddles.
Oh yeah, Princess
Yeah,
Tiddles
Reverend B. Waffle was his teacher.
of House
Wow.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just stumbled into this Discord. I don't know. I can't leave.
House Asda.
Ben,
Yeah.
what's your answer?
I can't remember the question.
You can't remember the
You're
question.
drunk. Wait, say my name. Say my name.
Michael.
Zach DeLonzo wants to ask. You're drunk.
Yeah.
You find yourself in a karaoke bar.
Yeah.
What's your song?
Oh, well, I've only done karaoke once in my entire adult life. So let's just say some sort of power ballad or some sort of like rock anthem, maybe.
Well, what did you sing last time?
Well, it was just like a playlist of stuff that other people chose, and people just passed the microphone round. So it wasn't anything really. How about I can't remember the name of the song, but the one that I just can't fight this feeling anymore. That one.
Fair enough.
Can't fight this feeling anymore. Just one that you can just yell. Something like that.
Yeah.
Don't fight it, Ben. Just let it go.
You can sort of get drunk and cry and just sing it.
I
really,
forgot what I started fighting for.
just loud and angry.
Yeah. Take
That's
that,
what you
Mum.
want. Yeah.
Never learned how to play guitar, did I? And yet here I am.
You'll be boring, Ben.
Yeah.
That's my secret, Michael. I've always been boring.
Michael.
So, Ben,
Yeah.
what is your thing? Your thing-a-ling?
Okay, you guys ready?
So
I'm
ready.
so ready.
Oh.
The key change there is really subtle, and it's really hard to hit if you're doing it with the hums.
Spoiler warning, is this or not?
Spoiler warning, this is not Yoda, don't worry.
Oh.
Peter Austin,
Yeah.
it is 2014.
Oh, is
And
it?
Season 4 of Game of Thrones is currently airing.
Season what, 4?
Season 4.
Okay.
You've just turned 73, receiving the VHS edition of the 1983 Wind in the Willows film. It's your favourite.
I love that. I genuinely really like that film.
That was a complete
do.
stab in the dark, but I'm fucking hit it right on the head, didn't I?
Yeah.
I literally searched, what's an old thing, Wind in the Willows? When was the oldest film made? 1983. He probably likes that one.
Oh, 83. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't know what that one is. Sorry. That's my mistake.
God damn it. Okay, well, close anyway.
There's one that's got like all of Monty Python in it, or nearly all of them, and that was quite good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you were 73 in 2014.
Right.
That is fact. You find yourself curious about how you might die if you were in Game of Thrones, and you Google to find an online quiz to find an answer. Peter Austin,
Yeah.
pick your spirit animal: wolf, eagle, horse, crow, rat, bear, lion, stag, or fish.
Crow.
Crow it is.
Wow, there we
So
go.
have you found a quiz from 2014?
Maybe.
Right. Okay.
Peter, what's your biggest fear? The dark, being alone, failure, heights, burning alive, rodents, betrayal, being mute, or castration.
Oh my god. I'm not sure whether it'd be worse to be castrated in Game of Thrones times with no anesthetic or being burnt alive. Probably burnt alive.
Burnt alive. Where is it? Burning. Okay, burning alive.
It's not my biggest fear, but out of those.
What a
Are
wonderful
you sure
choice.
it's not rodents?
They're very big.
I guess back then rodents were scary. They carried the plague.
I wonder what happens if you choose rat as your spirit animal and then your biggest fear is rodents.
Peter,
Yeah.
what would be your last meal? Steak and chips, silly feet, spaghetti, chocolate cake, some sort of spinach dish. There's photos but no descriptions. Sushi, fried chicken, tacos, ice cream, or pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza it is.
Birthday pie.
Which do you consider heaven? Icy place, foresty place, dusty place, watery place, wintry place, or green place?
What's the difference between the second and green place? What was it? Foresty place.
Foresty place,
Is-
but it looks quite spooky.
Is green just
is it?
fields with no trees?
Like
green
the
is
Windows XP wallpaper.
yeah, a little bit like that.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe. Or, well, it depends how spooky the forest is. If it's a spooky forest, then I'll say green place.
It's misty as fuck, bro.
Okay, yeah, green place.
Okay, green place it is. When someone bumps into you on the street, you say sorry even though it was their fault. Say nothing, but stay angry about it all day. Say something passive-aggressive to them. Swear to kill them and their family. Shove them.
Wow.
Or laugh maniacally.
Be angry about it all day.
Okay, say something. No, say nothing, but stay angry. Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you rather sleep with? Robb Stark, Marjorie Tyrell,
Yeah.
the one with one hand, the small one,
Jamie,
the
Tyrion,
big one that says his name a lot,
Hodor.
Nasty Queen, he knows nothing, the big woman, and Dragon Lady.
What came after Hodor? I spoke over you.
Nasty Queen.
Oh, right. No, I heard that. I guess out of those, it would be Dragon Lady.
Do you want to elaborate?
Yeah, I think Ygritte, Jon Snow's girlfriend, who knew more than he did and died.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Well, I mean, that was a
just
long time ago.
I'm just pulling your leg.
If you're not up on that, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
And also, the translator for Dragon Lady, I think she's a very pretty girl.
She's a handsome woman.
She is a handsome woman, absolutely.
What's your weapon of choice, Peter? Spear, sword, poison, fire, dagger, crossbow, dagger, mate, dagger, crossbow, axe, mace, whip.
Whip, crossbow.
Crossbow.
That's fair.
Oh no, that's what's his name? That's Joffrey, isn't it? Oh god.
Crossbow. You'd be remembered as a loner, loyal, a drunkard, a pessimist, manic, brave, sketchy, manipulative, or kind.
I hope kind.
Okay, kind it is.
Yeah.
Pick a deadly sin, Peter. Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride, all of the above, or I never sin.
Sloth.
Sloth it is. Pick your poison. Red wine, whiskey on the rocks, milk stout, moonshine, white wine, Bloody Mary, IPA, tequila shot, white Russian.
Oh, I do like a white Russian. I don't have them very often because I don't like being pretentious and ordering a white Russian, but I do like a white
Roman
Russian.
strikes. God.
Complete the following sentence. All men must kill, forgive, love, laugh, die, eat, cry, run, or change.
I think all men must eat, otherwise they would die.
That's fair.
Peter Austin. You'd die by dragon fire.
Nice.
Yes. But isn't my biggest fear being burnt alive?
You're a true Machiavellian, cunning, manipulative, and power-hungry. Friends would say you're the most outgoing of the group, and you consider yourself the leader. Unluckily for you, most people despise your manipulative nature.
I said kind.
Doubly unlucky for you, a dragon will burn you to a crisp.
I would say almost all of those things about me are incorrect. Like, it's not even like a horoscope where you can go, yeah, I guess I am kind of like the leader.
Yeah, I
like,
can sort of relate to that.
I'm none of those things.
That's pretty good. Michael,
I mean, the quiz decided it, so you can't argue
it's
with
fact.
the quiz.
BuzzFeed said it's the thing.
Well,
so-
Mikey, let's find out what your fate is.
Michael Johnson.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is 2014.
Oh.
Season 4 of Game of Thrones is currently airing, and you've just been released from prison for good behaviour after being incarcerated on
thank God for
gang-related charges following the release of your debut rap EP, Dog Rap.
By Reverend Blue
Nice.
Waffle, who said, Michael, explain yourself.
Oh, God.
You find yourself curious about how you might die if you were in Game of Thrones, and you Google an online quiz to find an answer. I realised as this went on that you should have just combined powers to see how you'd both die. But
True.
you know what? We'll rattle through these, Michael. We'll do it.
gotta
You ready?
die
We've heard
separately.
the questions before now, so we can...
Yeah, rattle through it.
Pick your spirit animal. Wolf, eagle, horse, crow, rat, bear, lion, stag, fish.
Peter said crow as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go crow too.
Not wolf. Wolf is a dog.
Oh, but crow, man. Crows are cool.
Yeah, crows are cool.
He went to prison for that already.
Yeah.
Biggest fear. The dark, being alone, failure, heights, burning alive, rodents, betrayal, being mute, castration.
I'm going to say above castration and burning alive is failure.
Oh, God. Yeah. I'd rather fail and not be set on fire, but sure.
I don't know.
What would your last meal be? And obviously, you know,
Garlic and chips is not an
can't
option.
see a great deal of vegan options in here. But I'll rattle them off anyway. Steak and chips, spaghetti carbonara, hot fudge cake,
Yeah.
leaf salad,
Yeah.
stinky fish, battered chicken, crispy tortillas, ice yum, pizza.
I'm going to go for stinky fish. That's the sushi one, wasn't
Stinky
it?
fish.
You're not allowed to
Stinky
eat
fish and
stinky
rice.
fish.
Well, I can have like Fishless stinkiness.
Yeah. I like how every single answer you've given so far, I've gone, no, Michael, not that one.
I wouldn't say that.
Michael, which do you consider heaven?
I see.
Snow place, misty woods, dust place, water place, snow place, green place.
I'm going to go water place. I think it'd be cool being underwater.
Water place. It's a nice coast. It's lovely.
Yeah.
When someone bumps into you on the street, you say sorry, even though it was their fault. Say nothing, but stay angry about it.
Oh,
all
I
day.
already know the answer. This one's the first one. Say sorry, even though it was my fault.
Okay, cool.
He's very British.
Yeah.
Who would you rather sleep with? Rob Stark, Marjorie Tyrrell, one hand boy, small boy, big boy who says his name over and over again, nasty queen, boy who knows nothing, big woman, dragon woman.
In my panic, because I don't really know any Game of Thrones characters, I was trying to Google as you went along, and because I don't know the character name, I just Googled one hand boy, and it's
One.
yeah, it's certainly a Google result.
He's a sexy man. Oh, God, yeah. Don't Google one-hand boy.
Don't Google one-handed boy, okay?
Or big woman.
No.
I watched the first episode of Game of Thrones on Saturday, actually, to kind of see what the fuss was about. Spoilers, I was very bored, and I'm not going to continue.
That's fair. It's a slow start.
Yeah, the first episode isn't great.
I'm just going to go Short Boy, because I think he's the character I've seen the most of so far.
Short boy, good beard on Short boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not
Strong.
in season 1, though.
Oh.
I suppose not, but, this is season 4.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't remember what he's up to in season 4. Anyway, what's your weapon of choice? Spear, sword, poison, fire, dagger, crossbow, axe, mace, whip.
I'm going to go spear. I don't trust myself to throw it, but I think it'd be pretty cool to kill someone with a spear.
Yeah, it
It'd be
would.
rad, dude. It'd be fucking
Yeah,
sick.
boy.
Imagine dabbing with a spear, like just throwing it as you dab and killing someone.
Gosh.
Fuck, that'd be so lit. You'd be remembered as a loner, loyal, a drunkard, a pessimist, manic, brave, sketchy, manipulative, or kind.
I'm going to go manic. Yeah.
Manic,
Just
okay.
another manic Mikey.
Pick a deadly sin. Lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride, all of the above. I never sin.
Oh, I thought I just realised you meant like wrath, not Roth, like Eli Roth.
Yes, the British pronunciation of wrath. I know, it's difficult to hear.
Wrath.
Sorry, everyone.
I'm going to go. Oh, what was it? Gluttony?
Gluttony?
Yeah.
Gluttony's a good one.
Because that's like
I
the
picked
least
gluttony
offensive
when
one.
I did it earlier.
That's just being greedy.
It's a good sin, that, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like just laying there and eating. There are worse sins.
Yeah.
Pick your poisson. Red wine, whiskey on the rocks, milk, stout, moonshine, white wine, bloody Mary, IPA, tequila shot, white Russian.
Give me an IPA.
Yeah.
Deeper. All men must kill, forgive, love, laugh, die, eat, cry, run, or change.
I'm going to say change. It's important to grow and evolve, become a better person.
Oh, that's nice.
You got the same one I did, Mikey, when I did this.
Oh, what's that?
You'd be decapitated.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice way to go.
There we go.
Ish.
You're well-intentioned and loyal to a fault. All you really want is to see justice in the world, but you find that others don't quite understand you. You work very hard, but unfortunately your efforts never seem to get the attention they deserve. Sadly, this means you'd be killed by a backwards system of justice.
Oh, bloody backwards justice. Well, I've always wondered how I'd die, and now we know. Well, thank you, Ben.
We all know.
I really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
Now you know.
that. Annoying as half
Michael.
battle. Last question of the day, I believe, if I'm doing that right.
Yeah.
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 We got one from George Fancy. Fancy. That's LP Politish. I can't read, the text is too far away. But he asks... Poltish. George Fancy. He asks, if you had to eat a Pokémon, which one would you eat? And what would they taste like?
Sea King.
Oh.
Ugh.
Delicious big bass.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would taste like a really nice fish. Steam that son of a gun up. Lovely.
I think I would go Ditto.
Yeah, what would that taste like?
Because I guess that could be anything.
Oh,
No.
true.
It's like, or would it
Yeah.
just be like, how everything kind of tastes like chicken? Would it just taste like chicken? It's the most like bland, nothing taste ever.
Would it taste like the animal it took on the form of, though? The Pokemon it took on the form
I
of?
assume so. That's what I would hope. Can Ditto be anything, or can he just be other Pokemon?
Yeah, can he transform into a burger?
Yeah, can he just become a new Pokemon, Bergie?
If you ate a Farfetch'd, he comes with a leek.
Yeah, he does. He's practically oven ready.
Yeah, it's like when you put an apple in a pig's mouth. But no, I would eat a Tauros. You know, the most forgettable Pokemon of them all.
Yeah, he's up there with Pinsir, isn't he? Just one of those.
Just that one.
Those two.
What's that? The magnet one. That would taste really bad.
Oh God, Magnemite.
Yeah.
Don't know if you want that.
Just tastes like coins.
You either love it or you hate it, Magnemite, I think.
Pennies.
Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you, George Fancy. I really hope that is your actual last name.
It's a great Mr. Fancy.
There's our divisive answers.
Mr. Fancy. Well, I think that's all of it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Fantastic. Well, Michael, great job.
Wow, I really knocked out the park on this one, didn't I?
You absolutely did.
You did. I think you're doing the next question round as well.
Oh boy, get ready for more of this.
and then Peter's up to the point.
Oh,
so that'll be interesting. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. We really appreciate it. As we said at the head of the show, store.yogscast.com. Use the code Vidiots. Buy some merch. Support us. Or, we get a good chunk of money from that, and it helps us do this. It helps us do this in more ways than one. Mainly motivation. But it's fantastic, and we really appreciate all your support. Even if you're just listening, it means a lot.
Thank you.
YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all /Vidiots Official. Nice. Twitch.tv /Vidiots Official as well. We're trying to do semi-regular streams. We're taking it in turn. Mikey did a stream a couple of weeks ago. You did some MGS3 and Jackbox, and the VOD is now on YouTube.
Oh, Jackbox.
Yeah, it was good fun, actually.
Jackbox is great. I did a stream this last weekend with my friend Simon, and we played through The Park, which is a really terrible walking simulator horror game that ends up being more funny than frightening.
I watched some of that. It was genuinely really upsetting when you went on the swan ride twice.
Oh my God. It was so the swan ride took ages, and it's set in a theme park, and I got off it, and I was like, I wonder if I can get on again. I'm sure not. I can't, because there's no button prompt. And then I got on, and I had to go around the swan ride again. It's nearly the end of the stream right there. But thank you to everybody who came and watched, and also thank you very much to the people who donated when they watched as well. As I said then, and I want to reiterate now, any money that you donate during our streams comes directly to us and is split between the three of us. So that's coming straight to us and is really, really appreciated. And I'm sure Peter will be streaming at some point, but just follow our social media channels to find out when that might be.
Yeah.
If you want to keep up to date on what Mikey's up to, make sure you go to youtube.com / is it Blue Zephos with an X?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Mikey's doing a lot of video production stuff, and a lot of the big shoots that you see that go up on that channel, he is directly involved in.
Oh, boy.
From either an editing or a sort of actual live production standpoint, or both.
Just generally fucking everything.
He's just fucking everything, just all the time.
He's fucking everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
youtube.com / team triple jump if you want to find what Peter and I are up to on a day-to-day basis. That's where we're based. We do streams and YouTube videos and all sorts of other stuff. So if you want to come over there and check that out, we'd very much appreciate it.
Please do. And
Podiots will return in a couple of weeks' time. Finally, be sure to leave us an iTunes review or a review / rating on your platform of choice. It's something about algorithms. Michael and Peter, a secret question, not secret question, but question.
Oh.
What do we do?
I think people should give us one of their favourites from all the various favourites questions we've done this week.
Oh my God.
But not tell us which one. So just answer one of our questions with a single word, and it's up to the reader to work out which question you're talking about.
There we go. Beautiful.
So if you put, for example, Jaffa cake, you might actually be naming the royal baby. Who's to say?
Oh, wow.
It's all a big mystery.
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's going to be a mess. It's going to be an absolute mess. Right. Well, gents, I think we're done. Are we done here?
Oh, we're done.
Very much so.
We're done. Excellent. Right. Well, thank you for listening, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Kevin, run the thing. Kevin. Play the one.
Wake up.
Bye.
Kevin.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Bye.